Hey family, it's Dashina again with Business and Bible. I am about to do something super stupid. I'm about to show you how to easily apply for and form your LLC without paying someone $300 to do something that takes literally 15 minutes to do. So the first thing you want to do now, how complex this is going to depend on the state you live in. I live in Louisiana. So you can just search the name of your state and the Secretary of State, and that is where you're gonna form who you're gonna form your LLC with. So once you find that, you just go and you're gonna look for something that says, business or business services or business filings, something to that effect, and then follow the links until you get to the business thing. Now, before I do that, Louisiana actually has something really cool, and a lot of other states have it as well. You can create like an automated business checklist. This is also a really good tool. It'll tell you what other requirements you need to meet depending on the type of business that you are starting. So if you do that, it'll take you to the site and you can set that up. So I have an account here, so I'm gonna go ahead and log in. All right, and so I can create a business checklist. It's going to tell me all the licenses, the appropriate tax organizations that I need to get accounts with, and those things, and just point me in the right direction of getting everything set up. Now, the reason why I said that I'm stupid for doing this is because as a business consultant, really we make a lot of our money just forming LLCs. But it's really quite simple to do. So if you have the time and you feel comfortable, this is definitely something that you can do on your own. And you would just fill in your information and discover your NAICS code. An easy way to find your NAICS code is to just do a Google search, and you can do NAICS, and you could put, whatever your business is. For example, we did my husband's. He has a fiber optics installation company, and we found his. And so you're going to look at this. So it's 238210. So right now you're looking for the 23 construction, and it's just broken up that way, and then 238, and then 231, and then 231, and that's good. All right. I'm not seeing 2310. 238. Do I have the right number? Oh wait, I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong one. So 2382, and then 2382. 23821 right here, and then 10. And so you just have to kind of eventually reach to your 23810. And then you put your parish and your city, if you're in the city limits or not, and then you can submit the request. And it'll send you this nicely formatted document that you'll be able to use as a guide for getting your licenses. So that's awesome. I wanted to share that with you. But what we are going to walk through today is just how simple it is to file your own LLC. So for Louisiana and GoBiz.com, I would just click Get Started once I'm logged into my account. You may not even have to log in. Depending on the state that you're in, the setup might be different, but the idea is the same. If you can read and you can click and you can type, then you could form your own LLC and file it with the state. So it asks you, what would you like to do? These are all my options, and I want to register a new business. All right, just starting up. I'm going to choose that one. Now I like to check. I like to do a search for my business name before I do this. But the alternative to that is to reserve a business name. Choose the option to reserve a business name, and then the state will come back and tell you if that business name is available, and then you can move forward from there. But I typically just search their database and make sure the name is available, and then I move forward with forming the LLC. And so you can read through this and then start a new filing. All right, and you choose what type of or how you want to structure your organization. So limited liability is the most common, but you can also do any of these other ones. And I think if you choose sole proprietor, there's not much to do after that. But if you want to do your LLC, you just click that, and oh wait. So domestic or foreign, are you domestic, meaning that it's you live in the state, the company is originating in the state, and foreign means it's not in the state. Okay, so we're going to do domestic. If the company is headquartered outside of the state, then that's when you would use foreign. Now, the awesome thing about Louisiana's website is that it allows you to, you can apply for all your tax accounts in one fell swoop. If you're not sure what you need, you can just do no accounts needed. And then when you get the checklist, you can decide which other tax accounts you need, and you can go and get those individually. If you got your checklist first, then you already know that, and you can just select them here, and it'll actually set those accounts up for you in this process. So do you have employees? Yes or no? Is your business subject to FUTA? You can look that up and find out. It depends on like who you employ. So for the purposes of this, we're going to say no. Again, if you're not sure about the question they're asking, just Google it and look it up. It may take you a little bit longer, but shouldn't be a problem. All right. So if you're the only, you and your spouse, or just you, the only member of the LLC, then you might want to choose sole proprietorship. And what you choose here, there is going to have tax implications, and it's going to change how much information is needed. The simplest is sole proprietorship. This is where basically each owner is going to be filing their taxes individually. So if that's you, that makes this process really simple. Then you can choose your business name. You have to put LLC or L.L.C. or limited liability company in the name if you're registering as a LLC. So I'm just going to put LLC, and then you click next. And obviously I'm not going to submit this. And so here it asks if the company is formed for which of these purposes. Usually it's just going to be any lawful activity. The duration, typically perpetual. And then other provisions, you can put something here if you choose, but you don't have to. And next. So you may want to, put your copy and paste your articles of organization in there or something, but it's not necessary. All right. And then it's going to ask you about your location, your mailing address. I don't think it's going to let me go, but I don't feel like filling all this in. The next thing it's going to ask you about in the next screen is like who the owners are, and their contact information, and that's it. After that, you're pretty much done. So you're going to pay the fee. In Louisiana, that's $100. So you're going to pay the fee for the filing, and within a a few days, maybe, you know, within 48 hours, I'm going to say. It's usually pretty quick for Louisiana anyway. Within 40 hours, you are going to have your LLC formed, and you're going to have all your documentation. So that's it. That's all to it. It's not as complicated as people make it seem. If you do want to pay somebody because you love giving money away, please click one of the links around here and contact me. I'd be more than happy to do it for you. That's it. Love you, fam. Talk to you later.